Hi there, this is Chris, the chap in the cap from Motolegends, here today to talk to you about an exciting new glove from Rukka. It's going to be big news for a lot of our customers. It's the Rukka Nivala glove. So this is the new for 2020 Nivala glove from Rukka. Now, in truth, I think the Nivala name is a little bit cynical. The Nivala suit has been a runaway success. It's by far and away the best suit that Rukka sell. It's difficult for us and indeed for many retailers to sell anything else because the Nivala suit is a few £100 more than the next suit down, but in terms of its comfort, the thermal liner, its wearability, it's in a different league. So someone has clearly thought, let's produce a glove, let's call it the Nivala, therefore everyone, all those people who bought a Nivala suit will have to buy the Nivala glove. You do not have to buy the Nivala glove. That having been said, it's not at all an inappropriate glove. The Nivala is their top of the range suit. This is now Rukka's top of the range glove. But in essence, it is a reworking, a remaking of the old Imatra. Here at Motolegends, we only get excited by a glove if Sean gets excited by a glove. Now, Sean is the best deconstructor of motorcycle product in the business. We all ride motorcycles, we all have our proclivities, there are things we like and don't like, but be it a jacket, a pant, a boot or a glove, and certainly a helmet, you give it to Sean, 10 minutes later he'll come back and say, this is the problem with it, this is the thing that does work or doesn't work. He loves these gloves, so they've got to be pretty good. He's been and ridden in them. He commutes in from central London to Guildford. He's ridden in them. He loves them. Apparently they're going to become his favourite glove. They're going to be the glove that he wears every day. So let's talk through some of the spec. It is a Gore-Tex glove. Obviously Rukka work pretty much exclusively with Gore-Tex. It is not, however, a traditional, or it's not a laminated glove. This is a drop liner, a waterproof membrane. In terms of thermal, it has a liner, an Outlast liner. Now, Outlast is clever stuff. I'm sure many of you know all about it. It stores heat, so when you get cold, it plays the heat back to your body. But when you're hot, if you're hot and you put the glove on, it will cool you down, it will take heat away. So in essence, this is the very definition of what we would call a three-season glove. In the middle of winter, if you really commuted on the coldest of mornings, there are warmer gloves out there. There are mitten gloves, there are more padded gloves, there are two-chamber gloves and so on. So this is not going to be the glove for really the harshest of conditions. And in the height of summer, because this is a glove that's got a thermal liner, because it's got a membrane, this is not going to be the perfect glove on a day where the temperatures are nudging up into the 30s. But at any point of the year, this is going to be a glove that you're going to feel comfortable and safe wearing. It does everything. It's really nice to wear. So someone like me, I don't ride in the harshest of conditions. This glove would do me for pretty much 99% of my riding. In terms of some of the other features, we'll just walk through the glove. You've got two closures, a strap at the wrist. Sean is particularly excited. He thinks this strap works much better than it did on the Imatra. The Imatra had a great big flap that wound round. It kind of was uncomfortable. It got in the way. He really likes the wrist strap on these, and it keeps the glove really nice and firm. You cannot pull it off. Glove is almost entirely leather, which is good from a safety perspective. At times, if we're looking for a glove that is the best glove for waterproofing, we might look for a textile back, but that isn't this glove. There are gloves in the Rukka range, there are lots of gloves out there that have a textile back. This, however, is an all leather glove. You've got an extra layer of some kind of matte material here on the wrist. That also stops the thumb being bent back if you have an accident. You've got external seams. Now, external seams are there to make a glove more comfortable because it means that you don't have the sewing on the inside. So at times, I must admit, I don't like the look of external seams. I don't think it looks as slick as internally sewn seams, but it does make for a more comfortable glove. You have a piece of leather here that stops these two fingers being pulled apart in an accident. I think that's called the Bayliss step, as it were, because he famously, I think, broke his little finger when his finger pulled away in an accident. Accordion stretch here. We've got a big knuckle protector here. I think it's a little bit unsightly, but I'm sure it does the job. But when you have a knuckle protector like that, a big hard knuckle protector, it can occasionally make the glove a little bit stiff when you put the glove around the grips. So when I see a protector like that, what I want to see are some stretch panels or something here that means that when you do that with the glove, obviously you don't tighten it as much as that, but it just makes the glove, allows the glove and the hand to articulate a wee bit better. So that adds to this glove being very comfortable. You've also got an accordion stretch panel here on the back of the thumb. So this really is a comfortable glove. You've got a slider here on the palm and an extra little protector here just around the scaphoid. Reflective material here, more accordion stretch panels on the fingers and little vent areas here. So this is a glove that's as well spec'd as any. I have forgotten one thing and I will correct that immediately. It's also got a visor wipe. And Sean's the only person in the world who's going to know this, but he tells me that this is much nicer than the visor wipe on the Imatra. Apparently the Imatra had a very stiff visor wipe. This one he deems to be acceptable. The other point that I was just about to miss, because they've changed the way it's done, this has touchscreen sensitive fingers. But, and this has upset Sean, I've got to tell you, it's only on the finger. What we like to see on a glove like this, where let's face it, you're going to be touring, or you could be touring, riding a big adventure bike. That's what this glove is designed for. The guy who's putting in high mileage on a big bike. You may well have a GPS or a phone that you're using for maps. You want to be able to use the two fingers to expand the screen. With this glove, upsettingly, it's just on the finger. So you can use it to scroll, but you cannot use it to expand the map. Now the price. It's £235. It's an expensive glove, but it's Rukka. You've got the 2-year warranty. It's got all of the best bits. It's an amazing glove. It's expensive, but I suppose with Rukka, that's just what we've come to expect. It's the best of the best. No one's obliged to buy a Rukka glove, but if you want a really comfortable glove that you can wear in just about all conditions, this is it. So, the Nivala glove from Rukka. So that was the Rukka Nivala glove. We have pretty much every glove in the Rukka range on the website, so if you want to look at the entire collection of Rukka gloves, go to www.motolegends.com. But if you particularly like the Nivala glove, and why wouldn't you, you can go directly to the relevant page on our website. You just click on the button, top right. You can read more of the details, check the sizes and so on. And if you want, you can order one there and there. It is a fantastic glove. Now, here at Motolegends, we try to make the buying process as simple, straightforward, and as reassuring as possible. So whatever you buy from us on the internet, it goes out free of P&P. If you change your mind, if a product doesn't fit, if it's not quite what you thought, if you just simply don't like it, then you can return it to us, also free of P&P. What's more, we give you 12 months to make that deliberation. Now, clearly we're not expecting you to take a pair of gloves like this, commute in them for 6 months, and then come in one day and say, I'm sorry, they just don't work for me. That's not what the 12 months is there for. It's merely to take all pressure off you. If the glove arrives, you can't get round to it, you're busy, you've gone abroad, whatever it is, there's no rush to get down to the post office to get them back to us. You've got a full 12 months to make that decision. We also have a phenomenal price match promise. Now, many shops have a price promise, but ours is better. Ours is better even than John Lewis's, whereas other people will match a price, we will beat a price. So if we will only beat, by the way, a discounted price. So if everyone else is the same price as us, then we're the same price as them. But if we are selling a glove, let's say this glove, or a glove for £200, and you find it for £170, then we will sell you that glove for £153. You have up to 2 weeks after you buy something from us to effect that warranty. You can do it over the phone or via the internet before you buy, but equally you can do it afterwards. We do lots every week, so there's never a problem. If you want to take up our price beat guarantee, then I would just check out some of the details on the website. Anyway, if you would like to receive in future email bulletins about products like this, there are, by the way, a number of new Rukka gloves coming through in the coming weeks, then we would be delighted if you wanted to subscribe to our email bulletins. There's a button top right of the screen. Click on there. No, sorry, there's not a button on top of the screen. At the top of the website, there's a piece of script that says newsletter sign up. Click on there. Takes a couple of seconds. In future, you will receive all of our bulletins. If, however, you would prefer to get your information videographically in this form, then you can subscribe by going to the button, and it is a button this time, bottom right, that says subscribe. Then in future you will get all of our video bulletins as new products become available. Finally, I want to talk about the shop. The shop is small. You might have seen some of the shots of it when I was wearing the glove. It is not the largest shop in the country by long means as far as the footprint's concerned. But actually the shop is attached to a 3-story warehouse. We have £2 million worth of gear in the building, which we can fetch in seconds. It effectively means that we are the second largest shop in the country in terms of the range of product under this roof. So if you want to get a pair of gloves right, and ironically, gloves seem to be particularly difficult to get right. We can kit someone out here with a complete suit, boots, helmet, the lot in an hour, but gloves can take another hour or 2 hours because it's immensely personal. So if you like the idea of these gloves and really want to get it right, my view is you're probably best to come and see us. We've got all the sizes here. We can sit on the bike, make sure that it works with the grips. So we are based in Guildford, on the edges of Guildford in Surrey. The postcode is GU3 1LU. If you want to get this absolutely right, why not come and see us? Anyway, this has been Chris at Motolegends. Thank you for listening. We'll talk again soon.